This is called Supper at Emmaus. So, I love, because I do this at Catholic churches, that's why I put this one in here.
Even his disciples didn't recognize it.
What happened at Emmaus? Okay, Jesus is already dead and then rose and then started appearing to people, except these two blokes that were walking down the street, bummed out totally about what's happened, and a stranger comes up to them and starts walking with them, and he says, why are you so upset? And they say, are you the only person in Jerusalem that didn't hear what happened? You know, that's actually the way it's like they're just, and, oh no, tell me. And they tell, you know, Jesus, we thought he was God, and now he's dead, and we're all bummed out. And I'm paraphrasing. And, all bummed out. And Jesus started, you know, still under the guise of, you know, something. They didn't recognize who he was. Starts alliterating all of the prophecies that pointed to what must happen. Well, didn't the prophet say da 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 da? Oh, well, yeah, I guess, you know, that he would have to suffer. Didn't the prophet say he would be dead for 3 days? You know, and he starts and he gets them so happy, realizing that they have a lot of reason for hope, that they say what? He moves to go, you know, take a left, and they're almost at their friend, you know, Emmaus's. So they say what? Stay with us. We're going to have dinner. Stay with us. Okay, so he sits down to dinner, and then what happens?
He breaks bread, and they recognize him. And then they recognize him.
He breaks the bread, he does the blessing, breaks the bread, and that's where they realized who he was. And then what? He disappeared. And then what? They run back. Hey, you guys! You know, now they're joining the people who are nuts, who have seen Jesus, you know. But it's wonderful. Then they join the disciples in their celebration.
This is the box in the Passion series called The Resurrection. On the outside of the box, we see lilies and greenery. These are symbols of the resurrection and new life. But we also see a clock which features all ones and is at 1 o'clock. This represents that when we go to heaven, that it is always the first hour that we are there, because there's no time in heaven, it is eternal. Then when we open up the resurrection box, we see a key that is floating in the clouds and is lit by light. And this image is explained by the phrase that's on the inside of the box. I am the one who lives. Once I was dead, but now I am alive forever and ever. I hold the keys to death and another world. That is the resurrection box from the Passion series.
And what we're going to be doing now is coming from this, fresh out of this, we're going to be going to our different experiences. I can explain them, and then I'm going to disperse you